I remember that night, I was so excited for Kanye's record, Late Registration. I was really hoping that that would win Album of the Year, and it didn't. And I was so angry, and I just gotten whatever, they like rented a limo or something, and I got in the limo, went straight back to my hotel, took my little ascot off, and went to like Subway or something and got a sandwich and watched the rest of the like after show. I didn't go to any of the after parties. I was mad.
You were having like a little like a meltdown in your room with like a sandwich.
Oh, so it was a very, it was like a, you know.
This is your sandwich, Kanye.
That's right. I had a sandwich for you, Kanye. Yeah, that was our first Grammys.
It's always weird to be awkward and have awkward phases that the whole world can see.
Yep. My most awkward phases are the most well documented. That's the best part about it.
We got nominated for Best New Artist. John Legend performed, Bruce Springsteen did like a solo performance.
Like no one really explained to us how those things work or anything like that, and so we obviously didn't win that night, you know, and that's just like when no one's explained to you, you know, there'll be other things and this is, you know, like whatever. I remember being at the Universal after party and my mom was like, you have to introduce me to Sting, and I don't know Sting or whatever, and I was like, I already feel kind of like not great, you know, from not winning, but yeah, so I introduced my mom to Sting. And he was very nice and super cordial and made me feel a lot better about where I was at that night. Like all the trophies in the world aren't gonna make you feel better one way or the other. It was actually like a good pep talk for me to have that particular evening.
Oh, what tour was that?
That was Black Clouds and Underdogs, right?
The first one, yeah, I think. Do you know how that happened?
No.
Is that your blood?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a long time ago. It was many years ago. That's like I can
blood,
only.
or that's fake blood, right?
Not sure. It could be real blood. I don't know. I honestly, my memory's gotten so bad over the
You
years.
did have fake blood capsules on for something.
For something, yeah.
So that's probably fake blood then. I mean, I've also gotten. I also have real blood in my body as well, so it's hard to say.
Sometimes it comes out and says hi.
Sometimes it's fake. Depends on what I've eaten.
That was crazy. That was like the coolest thing to get to do. He asked us to work on a record for him for his re-release of Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, and kind of bluffing, because that's a crazy call. That's like a crazy thing to get, you know, like to hear that like he asked for you. So we're like, well, we're working on a record, and he said he wanted to work with us, which is crazy. So, and our record was actually already mixed and about to be mastered. That picture was taken the day that we were scheduled to have the record mastered, but we pushed it back. I flew out to Atlanta and had like 2 hours or something to record him. It was like the best. He was the easiest guy to work with. He's amazing and one of the nicest and funniest dudes, and he, I don't know, it's awesome.
This is Kanye West greeting a young, semi-weird looking female fan. It looks like it was annoying for him. So I'm gonna think that was at the Jingle Ball. Joe was really sick, I remember that. If you see pictures of Joe from that day.
I remember that was a crazy show because after our set, he got on and he was like, "Oh boy, just killed it!" Like he said on stage, and we were just like, you know, all the rest of the bands at that show had, you know, much longer sets than we did. We had like maybe 10 minutes or something. We had like 3 songs, and we felt like the little nerds there, and he gave us like this big shout out, and it was just like the most amazing thing, you know.